Okay, hi everybody. I am in no way a beauty blogger. I am in no way a hair blogger, not a hairdresser, nothing like that. Just your ordinary, regular person off the street. And I am super excited, and that's why I had to do this video, because I recently bought and purchased and I'm about to use for the first time the new GHD Glide hair straightening brush. So super excited to use this for the first time. As you can see, my hair is worn, so it's kind of what they say on the box. It's a 2-day brush rather than an actual straightening brush, but I thought I've got to go into work for some meetings this morning, wanted to give it a go, see how it went, and so this is kind of the first time I'm using it, so I wanted to share it with everybody, just so that you can see how, I suppose, if you're like me, absolutely clueless in anything to do with makeup and hair and any of that, and you're just trying to battle along, how you actually go with using one of these. So as you'll see, I've actually already turned mine on. It's not like the hair straightener, no noises, no sounds. Literally plugged it into the wall, pushed down the button until it started flashing, and then I left it and kept doing my makeup. It probably took about 30 seconds to switch itself on, and now I can actually feel there's quite a bit of heat coming off the top of the brush, so it is quite nice. There is a bit of heat coming off the back as well, so I would strongly suggest, if you've got a heat mat with your GHD straightener, or whatever straightener you use, to probably put it on top of that rather than putting it straight onto the bench top, because it is quite warm. But other than that, still corded, as you can see, but the cord is super long. I think on the box it said 2.7 meters, which is huge, so that means that I can literally just stand here in the bathroom and use it. So what I'm going to do quickly first is put on some heat stuff onto my hair, just because it is still a heat product. For those playing at home, I'm just using some of my Kerastars. So I'm just going to put that into my ends, because that's literally where I'm going to be concentrating most of the heat. So it's a hot day in Sydney today. I'm probably going to be putting it back up into a ponytail, but did want to try and get some of the kink out of it so I can restyle it. Okay. Ignore the dog in the background. She's psycho. Okay, so quickly just parted it to the side, to the other side. Okay, so we're going to grab the brush. Are we ready? Let's have a look how this goes. Okay, so far I'm liking what I see. Alright, comparison time. Okay, so this is the kink side, so literally just straight ends, but a bit of a kink to it, so you can see here. And this is the side I've just run it through a few times, not a huge amount, but you can already see it's starting to straighten, which is good. So I've actually got quite thick hair, so what I'm going to try and do is I'm actually going to pull this apart slightly, and I'm going to give one layer a run, and then we'll try the other. See if that helps. Now the first thing I've noticed when doing this is that it's not like your standard brush, obviously, because it's not a real brush, so you do have to try and put some force into it just to hold the hair. So as you'll probably notice, I've actually adapted an underhand technique, because it actually felt like it grabbed the hair a little bit stronger when I'm brushing through. So, and it also allowed me to be able to pull down on the hair to be able to help straighten it out. Okay, so how's that looking? A little bit better? Let's try and grab this little bit at the front. Okay, so that's that. Let's try again. I've still got this big that's got a kink in it, so we'll just do the underhand there. So far this is looking pretty good. last little layer. Alrighty, so let's have a look now. Okay, so that's after a little bit more work to it, and you can see it's actually straightened it really nicely. I've gotten rid of that kink that was at the top. I can probably go over it a few more times. I can see there's one more piece here. It's not quite sitting right, so I'll probably try. Oh, there we go, that's good. Whereas if you compare it to where it was before and now, and how long did that take me? I wasn't looking at my clock, but maybe 2 minutes. And I think normally if I'd actually had my GHD out, I would have actually started to section out the whole head. And I think to straighten my hair from bottom to top, because of how thick it is, it usually takes me around 10-15 minutes to get through. So this definitely is going to save me some time. I think I will be very interested to try this on freshly washed hair, so not wet but dry, freshly washed, to see how it responds. My hair when I dry it is all sorts of madness. My hair, as I said before, it's really thick. It's a little dry on the ends because I do obviously put a little bit of lightener through it, and it tends just to go into all kinds of humidity, buff, curl, frizz, whatever you like. So I will be interested to try it at that point. In regards to usability so far, it's not too heavy in the hand. When I compare it to my GHD, which is sitting here next to me, it is heavier. So it is heavier in the hand. It is a wider head, so obviously it does grab more hair. There is a slight smell coming off it at the moment. I'd say that's because it's only new, and it's probably the plastic just heating up for the first time. Well, that's what I hope. I hope that's not my hair. So all up, really impressed. Definitely something I'm going to keep using for the next couple of days. I've got one of my best friends who's really interested in trying this as well, so I'm going to give it to her. She's got really thin hair, so it'll be interesting to see how she finds it. But as I said before, look, in no way am I good at this stuff. That's why I wanted to put this video up, just to show you someone who is pretty clueless when it comes to being able to use these sorts of things, trying to get ready for work at 8:10 in the morning, how it went. And look, it seems to go really well at the moment. I'll probably post another video up when I do the clean hairbrush, I think. So if you are interested, do hang around. But as I said, not a beauty blogger, so don't come back to the channel thinking that you're going to find heaps of stuff, because I'm really not that good. But yeah, GHD Glide Hot Brush, give it a thumbs up. I think, yeah, definitely give it a try. Maybe if your hairdresser is a GHD stockist and you're a little bit concerned about spending, I think it was $210 Australian off their website, free postage. If you're concerned about spending that amount of money, yeah, definitely have a chat to your hairdresser first, see if you can use it in salon, to get a bit of an idea of how it feels and holds and all that sort of thing. But definitely not a purchase I am regretting at this point. So yeah, so that's my initial thoughts on the GHD Glide Hot Brush.